ever seen a sign at the grocery store that says 15 items or less? Some grammar sticklers would say, actually, that should be 15 items or fewer. But are they right? And how do you know when to use fewer and when to use less? Let's take a few minutes to sort it out. Here's the general rule. Use fewer for things you can count. Use less for things you can't count or for general amounts. This rule helps decide which one to use depending on what you're talking about. Fewer is used for countable nouns, things that you can count one by one. For example, I have fewer emails today than I did yesterday. We saw fewer people at the concert this year. She's been drinking fewer cups of coffee lately. Emails, people, cups, these are all things you can count individually, so we use fewer. Less is used for uncountable nouns, things like time, money, weight, or anything that's treated as a general amount. For example, there's less sugar in this recipe. I have less time to study this week. We made less money this month. You don't say 3 sugars or 5 waters. In this context, it's just a general quantity, so less fits better. Still not sure? Well, ask yourself, can I count it with a number? Can you say 1 apple, 2 apple? Use fewer. Can you say 1 water, 2 waters? Usually no, so use less. Here's where it gets a little tricky. For measurements of time, money, or distance, native speakers often use less, even if they're technically countable. For example, he ran the mile in less than 5 minutes. The flight took less than 3 hours. That shirt costs less than $20. In these cases, even though minutes, hours, and dollars are countable, we treat the total amount as one unit, so less is more natural. This is why signs like 15 items or less sound fine to most people, even if fewer would be technically correct. Let's compare them side by side. I drank fewer glasses of water today. I drank less water today. She used fewer words. She used less language. One focuses on the item, the other on the total amount. Fewer versus less is one of those little grammar rules that's easy to overlook, but once you know it, you'll start noticing it everywhere. If you've got questions about other confusing grammar rules or common mix-ups, drop them in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Less confusion, fewer mistakes. That's the goal.